Hi, my name's Clive Paget, and I'm the features editor for Musical America. For the 2024 Musical America Awards, we've chosen 5 unique artists, each of whom has made an outstanding contribution to their art form. In this video interview, I'm speaking with Sir Antonio Pappano, the music director at the Royal Opera at Covent Garden and soon to be the new chief conductor of the London Symphony Orchestra. I hope you enjoy it. Hello, Antonio. It's great to talk to you again. And thank you for sparing some time in your incredibly busy schedule, which I know it is. And congratulations on being awarded Musical America's Conductor of the Year for 2024.
Thank you very much. I'm, as we say, flabbergasted, and but I'm very, very happy and very, very proud. Thank you.
I know next year is going to be an incredibly busy one for you. It's your last year at the helm of the Royal Opera House. How do you feel after 21 years about moving on from that?
Well, it'll be 22 by the time I leave, and it's a mixture of feelings, I have to say, because on the one hand, I'm incredibly proud of what I've achieved together with so many members of that company, orchestra, chorus, technical staff, the directors, the administration, the board, the sponsors. It's been a life, really. And I look back with so many fond memories of productions. But I've made this decision to leave, and I don't know if I can survive it. Actually, I haven't been without an opera house for 35 years, you know. So it's kind of in me. I'm a theater rat, but I think I wanted to get away from a rhythm of work that I know so well, but I thought I need to do something different. I need to step back from the world of visuals, singers, the administrative complexities. And listen, I'm not leaving the Royal Opera House because I was chosen as the next chief conductor of the London Symphony. That came later, and I must say, it's the fact that now I'm going to be staying in London and with an orchestra that I love so much and have such a history, with which I have such a history. I consider myself very, very fortunate, because I think the move is a good one. It's a good one in terms of my continued development. I think, you know, the opera house now needs new blood too. 22 years. I'm proud not only of what I've achieved there, but that I lasted so long, frankly.
Very few have.
That I think it's an honorable amount of time, shall we say.
Have been with the LSO for, I think you first worked with them in 1996 or something.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that it is a dream job, and I know you've mentioned that before. I mean, was it something you that you aspired to for a long time, and did you think it was going to come your way?
I never thought it was going to come my way. And, when Sir Simon Rattle was chosen as music director, I thought, well, it makes total sense. I mean, he's British. He's done so much for music in England, well, not only, but in England for sure. I thought, well, this is going to last a long time. And it surprised me when, well, there's Brexit got in the way, didn't it? And his family lives in Munich. But I had no idea, truly, I'm say that with all modesty. Of course I dreamed of this position, because the instrument that I would be working with, if it were to happen, there's no question that it's a fabulous racing car. It's a Ferrari of sorts. But it's not only the way they play, it's the way the musicians think, and the way I've always been able to communicate with them dramaturgically, musically, in simple terms, in simple language, and with just little hints. What I'm getting at is that I've always been astounded at the members' emotional intelligence. And that's something I really believe a lot in, because I think it's what musicians, artists in general, have to a greater degree than a lot of other people. And if you can tap into that, there's no stopping the possibilities, the potential, the amount of communication on a specific and deep level, and on a purely, let's talk about show business level, the generosity of spirit that is, I think that is there embedded in this orchestra. This orchestra is like no other. I have not seen it in any other orchestra, I have to be honest.
I'm kind of curious, how do you see your daily life changing as you move from running an opera house to running a symphony orchestra? Is that going to be a big change for you?
Well, I just finished 18 years with the orchestra of the Academy of Santa Cecilia in Rome. So that was a symphonic music directorship. But in London, of course, it is different. The rhythm is so much quicker. And you have to be able to galvanize the group in a very, very short period of time. I've been now chief conductor designate for 10 days. I'm on my third program, and I've made a recording of the Elgar and Walton cello concertos in studio. So can you imagine? Tonight I perform Beethoven 7. Tomorrow night, Bartok Divertimento, Adès piano concerto, and Beethoven 7. And we're going on tour. And we're doing an audio-visual project this weekend. That's the rhythm. That's going to be a change. I have to be honest with you, I thought the rhythm was going to be a little bit more, as they say in Vienna, gemütlich, a little bit cozier, a little bit more comfortable. But no, it's exactly the opposite.
It's a tough time for classical music in the UK at the moment. I mean, there are arts council cuts left, right, and centre. Brexit hasn't done the Brits any real favours in terms of international opportunities and all this kind of stuff. There's a sort of we're in a pop culture world where something only lasts for a certain amount of time before it's thrown out. Do you, with your eye on the ball at the LSO, do you think there's something that you can do to try and revitalise, but shore up the fortunes of classical music in London?
Look, there are some basic tenets, I think, that are very, very important for certainly any musical institution, and especially an orchestra. You have to deliver. You have to deliver the concert, but you have to deliver it in a way that makes a mark. Each concert must be an event. People have paid money. You have to deliver something that is quality, that has energy, that has conviction, and that has an opinion about the music. That's first and foremost. Now, I can point to the Discovery program that is a very, very important part of what the LSO does. It works in the community and in the schools. The musicians take part on working with budding young musicians, but also working with people who are underprivileged, so that people, yes, discover music, that they're awakened to something that can just open up their insights in every way. Their brains, certainly. We know that music enhances performance of mathematics and scholastic achievement, all those things. But I have to tell you that we're very active at the moment. We're making recordings. We're doing a lot of touring. We're doing a lot of concerts in situ. I think you must stay unrelentingly alive and not give in to the sometimes depressing and unfortunate news that comes out of government, and the short-sightedness, frankly. I just don't accept it. You just don't accept it, and you find a way to communicate the message.
Tony, thank you so much for that, and especially for all the fabulous music making you do here that I've been privileged to witness over the last few years. And once again, thank you and congratulations on being Musical America's Conductor of the Year 2024.
Thank you. I'm truly, truly honored, and I thank all those responsible for this choice, really. My family, my mom, my brother and his children and grandchildren all live in America. So there's a very strong connection. And though, unfortunately, I don't conduct a lot in America, this honor means a lot to me. Really, thank you very, very much.
Thank you for your interest in the 2024 Musical America Awards. And please feel free to check out the interviews with our other honorees.